God gave us a dietary law to make a difference between the unclean and the clean. So here's my question. Can you eat pork?
You can, because God said you can eat anything.
Oh!
You already know where to go.
Uh-oh. I asked my brother, can we eat pork according to the Bible? What you say, sis?
According to the Bible, you can eat anything.
Oh, okay. What you say, my brother? Can we eat pork?
If we pray over it.
Okay. What you say, Dion? You don't know. I know you don't know. My brother? Okay, good. So we got two opinions. What is going to answer the question? The question is
nothing that's dead on the ground. So if you catch it, kill it, then
we're going to get it. Let's see what the law says.
It's not anything that's been dead.
Hey, my brother, pay attention. Let's get the law first. Because, hey, he just said go back to Deuteronomy, right? He just said go back to Deuteronomy. So now we're in the laws of Deuteronomy. That's right. Leviticus.
Right.
He said to go back there. So that's where we're going. Read it.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
What swine? Pork. Read.
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
Read.
He is unclean to you.
Hold on. He's what?
He is unclean to you.
What did that say, Dion? He is unclean. You think you can eat something that's unclean? Read.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
Of their flesh shall you not eat. Read.
And their carcass shall you not touch.
Read.
They are unclean to you.
What the Bible say, Dion? They are. So can you eat pork? You see that? The child can understand that.
That's right.
The child can understand that. Now
Go back to Acts.
Let's go to Acts.
Go back to Acts.
Let's go to Acts 10. And we're going to read about the net that came down and showed them all unclean animals. And God said, devour and eat. And we're going to see what it's talking about. Right. Is that talking about food or is it talking about men?
Bring it out.
Read that.
Acts chapter 10 verse 11. And saw heaven open, and a certain vessel descending upon him, as it had been a great sheet net at the four corners.
So he saw, like y'all already know the vision, but I'm painting the picture for my brothers. He saw a table, and it was a sheet on top of it. Read.
And let down to the earth, wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts.
And he saw all these different beasts on this net. Read.
All manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat.
Do what?
Rise, Peter, kill and eat.
Now, what are we reading right now? Is this a vision or is this what he actually saw?
This is what he saw from the Lord.
Right, but is it a vision?
It's a vision.
It's a vision. So a vision is a what? It can be a parable or a simile. And we're going to show you what the parable means as we read down. Right. Read.
But Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never.
I have what?
I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean.
Peter said, I ain't never ate such abominations. Because Leviticus 11 and 7 told me I can't eat those things. Right. We're going to keep reading. Read.
And the voice spake unto him again the second time. What God hath cleansed, that call not thou common.
Right.
This was done thrice.
Hold on. Listen. We
Read that again.
This was done thrice. And the vessel was received up again into heaven.
Read.
Now while Peter doubted in himself,
Where you at? What verse you at?
Verse 17.
Okay, read.
What this vision which he had seen should mean, behold, the men which were sent from Cornelius.
Hold on. As he was doubting in himself, what did this mean? What happened?
The men which were sent from Cornelius had made inquiry for Simon's house.
And as he was thinking about what he just saw, men showed up on his door. Jump down to verse 28.
Verse 28.
Let's see if it was talking about food or it's talking about men. Read.
And he said unto them, Ye know how that it is an unlawful thing.
Hold on, how it is what?
It is an unlawful thing.
Unlawful thing.
For a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation.
Read.
But God has showed me.
God has showed me
that I should not call any man.
Any what?
Any man.
Any piece of food.
Any man.
Any man what?
Common. or unclean.
So what was he talking about? What was he talking about?
Break it out.
Ah, now we want to flip.
You had your
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
My sister got a little sense. Was they talking about man or was they talking about
Talking
food?
about man right
Oh,
That's
my God. Oh my God. So, hold on. So look, hold on before y'all go, because I know you got
The
it.
Bible says you shall know the truth and the truth.
Right. What's the truth?
The truth.
Just get the truth. Psalms 147.
Get out.
So my brother, I'm gonna give you the history in a quick second. You might not get it, you may get it. Do you know about anything about the two kingdoms of the nation of Israel? The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom? Okay, good. So when you read the Bible, there was two kingdoms. Northern kingdom and southern kingdom. The southern kingdom kept the commandments. They stayed righteous, so to speak. The northern kingdom was cut off. The southern kingdom stopped dealing with them. But what happened? When Christ came, he split the division between those two kingdoms. So when Peter came, when Paul came, those people that you know as Gentiles in the New Testament, those people were of the northern kingdom.
That's right.
God was coming to do away with that division.
Right.
That's why he said, look, these men are now clean. I cleansed them with Christ's death.
Right.
It wasn't talking about food. But I'm going to give you the precepts and stuff as we go on. But that's all it's talking. It's not talking about food. For example, I'll give you an example. Do you eat horse?
Never tried to eat.
What about an eel? What about a shark?
I've had sharks.
Okay, you had shark. What about a snake? Why not? Why don't you eat it? It's clean, right? God cleaned it, right?
If I was living in the wilderness, of course I'd
You would eat a snake?
Yeah.
Okay. What's another animal that kills you the second you eat it? Oh. So look, would you eat a pufferfish?
No,
Why not?
It's poisonous throughout.
Oh, but God cleaned it all.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But God cleaned it, right?
If necessary.
But did God clean it?
Yeah.
So you can eat it.
If therefore you
So go in there and buy some pufferfish and eat it.
do that, they don't sell it.
You know why? Because God said they ain't supposed to. They ain't supposed to sell pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster either.
Right.
But God allowed them to be confused, just like you right now. Now, where we at? She asked for the truth. I'm going to give you the truth. Pay attention, Dion.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
Read.
And thy law,
Thy what?
Thy law,
Thy what?
thy law is the truth.
What's the truth, Dion? Thy law. God's laws is the truth.
That's right.
But guess what? Our people resist the law. I'm showing you right here where it says the pork is unclean. You say, no, it's clean, it's clean. That's what the law says.
He knows it's not unclean per the Old Testament.
Oh.
Like he said, he was going by the New Testament.
Oh, by the New
When
Testament.
Jesus said he came to fulfill
Right.
scriptures and not
Let's
do away
get
with
Matthew
them.
5:17. Let's see if he fulfill it or not. That's what a lot of people run to. They say God did away with that. That's the Old Testament.
The scriptures say, where there is no vision, the people perish.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. I'm going to show you and prove to you that the Israelites are black, were always black.
Dance for time, just move up your body. Don't get loose and groove on the body. Bruise, wine.
Put on the armor, the procedure complete. Me not go back, nor retreat. All traitors, every Jezebel must get delete. Me no sleep on a demon, me keep a full clip. Conspire me downfall, cause them want to me slip. Stay close to the real ones, we seal off and legit. Cause I gotta use them to keep your soul from the pit. This a war life, I swear the damn thing.
Let me ask you a question. What changed from the Old Testament to the New Testament? Jesus was in the Old Testament.
I didn't say he did away with it. I said he came to fulfill.
So what did he fulfill?
He talked about his coming.
Number one,
He wasn't there yet. He told you.
in the Old Testament it said,
Hold on, one at a time.
in the Old Testament it said, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. In the New Testament, Jesus said, turn the other cheek.
Right.
They smite you on one, they left you the other one.
Turn
in the Old Testament, it said, keep the Sabbath. In the New Testament, it says, keep the Sabbath. So some things that all it's doing is fulfilling the scripture. Things that he didn't come to say this is over. I don't see nothing in the New Testament that says the Old Testament is obsolete.
Okay.
So
he actually upgraded it, right? You got the 2024 GMC. Christ came with the 2026.
That's right.
And you got new features in that thing.
Right.
You know what he came with? Grace. But guess what? You still got to press the gas to go? 100%. It might be pushed to start, but it still turn on the same way. Now, back to what you said. The only thing that changed from the Old Testament and New Testament is the way we atone for our sins.
Right, right.
That's what she was trying to say. Now, you don't die the second you commit a sin. Now you can go to Christ and get repentance. That's right. But guess what still stands? The law. That's right. You still can't eat pork.
Right.
It's still unclean unto you. It didn't change.
Right.
Let's prove it out of the Bible.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17.
Hold on. And let's get the logic on that. If we're going to say that now we can eat pork, can I murder now?
Uh-oh.
But why not? It's in the Old Testament.
Bring it out.
Right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I be a homosexual now?
No.
Well, why not?
You could be that.
That's in the Old Testament.
You couldn't be that then.
They couldn't be that in
They
Solomon.
couldn't do that.
You can eat pork back then.
Right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But because the pork tastes good, we want to find some way around it.
Right.
But guess
We
what?
don't eat pork. So it's
Good. Well, that's good.
He's just saying because of that one scripture.
Uh-huh.
When
Okay, good. Well, let's get the understanding. Read that.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not.
Hold on, what?
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Christ said, don't think that I come to destroy the law. Read.
Or the prophets. I am not come to destroy.
God said, Christ said, I didn't come to destroy that the pork is unclean. Read.
But to fulfill. For verily I say unto you.
Now, what did he fulfill? Acts 3:18. What did Christ come and fulfill? Did he fulfill that now we can eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster? Now we don't got to keep the Sabbath day. Now we can be a homosexual. Now we can do whatever we want. Is that what he fulfilled? No. Right. Let's see what he fulfilled.
Acts chapter 3, verse 18. But those things, which God before has shown by the mouth of all his prophets.
Those things which were prophesied about Christ. That what? He would come and die for the nation of Israel. Read.
That Christ should suffer. He had so fulfilled.
Yeah, what?
So fulfilled.
So the prophecies of what was going to happen to him, that he was going to be atonement, he fulfilled that.
That's right.
He never did away with the laws.
Right.
Never, ever, ever.
Right.
Never. Read. Now go back to Matthew 5:17.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Read.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law
Till what?
till all be fulfilled.
Is everything fulfilled? No. So do we still got to keep the commandments?
Yes.
100%. So can we eat pork? No. No. Oh.
That's why it's killing people.
100%. You.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example.